Oh, I'm live. Well, well, well. Um, wow, this is glitchy. Uh, oh, my microphone. Ay, ay, ay. Hold up, hold up. You're, I'm still, I'm freshening up right now. You're not supposed to see this. I'm showing you how to make the sausage right now. Um, fa la la, fa la la. This is annoying. That was like one of my favorite. You can't even hear me right now. All right. Um. Oh, I forgot I clicked out of the video. I was watching. I was watching. I think it was called Optivo. There's some kind of medicine called Optivo, and it came on right now in between one of the fights. And the last thing I heard, I wasn't I wasn't really paying attention to. Let me turn this off. This is gonna drive me crazy. Um, there was a one of those again like always it was one of those medical, one of those big pharma commercials in between the fights, and I think the medicine was called Optivo, something like that. And I wasn't really paying attention to it, and then the last thing I hear it say before the thing ended was may harm your unborn child. It sounded all threatening. Like you don't even have to be pregnant. It didn't even sound like it was referring to someone that was pregnant. It was like just in general. I don't even know who's on the screen right now. I'm all messed up right now. Hold up. Somebody's getting booed like crazy. Nicolas Mota is getting booed like crazy right now. Does anybody know anything about this guy? Why would he be getting booed so much? Why does everybody hate this fool? And he's American. Oh, they're in Baku. Where's Baku? So he must be fighting like a hometown hero. Where is Baku? Is this dude that he's fighting from Baku? Earlier, I was Googling Badu, like Erica Badu. I didn't know. I said it wrong. Where is Baku? Baku is in Azerbaijan. So he's from there. I think he's from there. So you don't gotta be. I mean, you can support your dude, but you don't gotta be a hater to the other guy. That's not necessary. I'm a little surprised Bruce Buffer's at this event. Let me I just want to say hello to everybody. Jane Caulfield, I apologize. Kaimon, what? Kaimon is slacky. Kaimon handed Jane the keys. He's like, hey, can you help me out? I got a dentist appointment on a Saturday. What's going on right here? I'm sorry, Beto. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It comes and goes.
My flow goes
It comes,
deep like
goes.
the ocean. It burns so hard, grab the lotion. I might hit the 3-wheel motion, cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion. My flow goes deep like the ocean.
That means somebody gave some membership.
Burns so hard, grab the lotion. I might hit the 3-wheel motion, cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
Thank you, Longhorn 05. Thank you. I was very nervous I was stressed out about that video yesterday because it was supposed to go live yesterday. I thought it was going to go live at like 4 p.m. And I was editing that to like past, I think it was like 11 p.m. It was because my computer, I've been telling you, I've been facing this ongoing saga with my computer. It is like crashing. And it won't receive updates anymore. So it's like, I should have been able to finish that video hours faster, but it's like I'm editing in hieroglyphics. My computer is a pain. Where's the time on here? So yeah, and then I was like, I just scheduled it. I uploaded it at like 2 in the morning or something like that, and then I scheduled it to go live at 6. So I was worried about that. Yo, Jim, did you see my comment under your Usman stream? I think I figured out your dream. I did not. Wait, hold up. Something's happening. I'm missing something. Oh, so the hometown hero's about to get knocked out. Unless he's playing. Oh, no, he's playing possum. Wait, I can't tell. He's either like ridiculously composed and not scared whatsoever, or his body movement looked weird. I couldn't tell if he was like, oh no, or if he was like, I'm just playing with this dude. He was making a weird motion. Sadikov. And now he has Mota against the fence. Oh. Dang. This fool just rolled up on Mota. Put him against the cage. I was trying to make some kind of a joke about how he put Mota on the cage and now he's smoking him, but I don't. It's too much effort right now. I slept for like 2.5 hours. I didn't get any sleep because I had to be up at like 6 o'clock. And the reason I was late today, I was having a yard sale. Marilena was supposed to be having a yard sale, but apparently she doesn't know how to run a business. She doesn't know how to run a small business. And because I came from the auto industry, I had to go lace her up and let her know how it was done with, like, curb appeal and like all the accoutrement, like the music and the staging and the colors and stuff like that. Showing original prices and how I've marked them down, just you know how it goes. I need to check that out though. Usman stream. Thank you, Adam. Usman stream. Previously, Omar, thank you for joining the YouTube membership. Thank you very much. I don't know if you've seen it before, but there is a tab. There is a tab for the new members, of course, that you could go scope out. There's going to be a lot of things in there that you have not seen before. I have a lot of stuff behind that members wall. There's a Discord link. There's a lot of extra videos that have never been public. Thank you very much for joining the membership. David Capico been a member for 50 months. 50 months. Michael Fury. I was actually wondering the other day, hey, is this dude mad at me? I've been seeing people pop up, all the OGs. I've been seeing different people, and I was like, where is Michael Fury? I was wondering about
Thanks for
Nicola
the sub.
too. Nicola. I was wondering about Nicola. I saw her pop up this morning. I was wondering about Michael Fury, and I'm still waiting for his Sad Attic. I haven't seen the Sad Attic. I hope he's all right. I haven't seen him in a long time. What's up, Randapuntu? Scotland, that's cool. Scotland looks like a beautiful place. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. I wish the same to you and yours. Yeah, I was wait, ESPN's not showing the full fights for real? So now I'm caught up. Now I'm trying. Let me make sure yeah, I got some bad sleep last night. I was working on that video because I was determined to upload it yesterday. And then of course it didn't happen anyway. Of course. Wait, what is this, bro? How did that even happen? Oh my gosh, bro. And then what was I doing? Oh, I was like cleaning up the pad. It got a little crusty, so I was cleaning up. And then while I was cleaning up, I was listening to what was I listening to? What was I listening to? What's it called? Oh, I was listening to the Golden Hour while I cleaned up. All right, we're in round 2 right now. We got Sadikov and Mota. Mota got split open. We are in round 2 with 3.5 minutes left. Mota is he looks like he just has like a red line all the way up and down the front of his face. It's kind of like a tribal look. It's like war paint. Michael Fury
goes deep
Michael
like
Fury
the ocean.
flexing. Michael
Burn
Fury's
so
flexing.
hard, grab the
58
lotion.
months. What's the
three-wheel
longest?
motion? Cause I'm sipping on this green
What's the
tea
longest?
potion.
I don't remember who has the record. It's got to be like Michael Fury, Zach. Zach changes his name like every 3 weeks. What is he on here? Zach Attack, Zach Hughes. Once you go Zach, you never go back. Zach BBQ and company. He's had a bunch of different names on here. 58 months. Can anybody beat 58? I don't even think I could beat 58 months. I don't know if I've been here 58 months. Is it possible? Okay, let's go. 2.5 minutes, round 2. Oh. Sadikov has Mota backing up. Oh, he has him backing up. Huge right into the face. Body shots from Mota. Body shot from Sadikov. Uppercut miss from Sadikov. Mota tried to take advantage. Drops a couple of his own. Sadikov comes back with a 1-2 hook. Elbow in the clinch from Sadikov. Oh, it's a slobber knocker. They're sweaty. They're bloody. They're falling on the cage. Sadikov looked like he was embracing it. I thought he was going to go for a sacrifice throw right now. Sadikov likes to clinch. What's his style? I have not been following him. Is he like Muay Thai? He seems very comfortable. Oh, yeah, he's got to be Muay Thai with that stance. He loves those elbows. He loves the clinch. And he's very, very comfortable and confident on the feet. He looked like he was going to go for some elbows, but then he worked a couple body shots real quick, couple to the head. He's all over the place on the feet. Very fluid. He's got to be a Muay Thai fighter, huh? Everything about his body movement and his stance is very Tong Po. Why can't I ever read this? Why is this so... I could never open this. Man, that's annoying. Man, that's annoying. Well, maybe I should go like this. Maybe I should bring this over here. Oh, he stopped Mota. He stopped Mota. He put him down on his butt. He put him down on his butt. Hometown hero. He's doing one of those. He's doing one of those little Lightfoot dances. One of those little. Oh man. Oh man. We're also very different. We are also very different, aren't we? Man, my stuff is glitching out on me. I need to close something. I need to close something, and I need to close something fast. Let me close my video editor. This is not going well. Close, close, close. Adam, thank you so much for the contribution. Got retrenched. Got retrenched this month, GM. Your video's been motivating me. Cause I don't wanna live forever. Cause I know I've been lifting in vain. Retrenched. What does that mean? Like sweating? Like shedding weight? Like burning calories? Like trenched? Wait, that's drenched. What's retrenched? Is that like bodybuilding slang? I got retrenched this month, GM. Your video's been motivating me because I don't want to live forever. Because I know I've been lifting in vain. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. Of course, Nicola. Of course. Why? Wait a minute. Why is my stuff so behind, man? Okay, hold up. I need to mix it up a little bit right here. Um, well, the fighters are showing respect to each other. That's cool. They were showing love to each other. The audience were being a bunch of punks to Mota, but Serikov is cool. The translator's like, hold up, let me earn my money. The dude was ready to talk to Bisping. He's like, I got this. Bisping was gonna talk to him, and then the translator was like, hey. Hold on, brother, I'm talking. Hold on, brother, I'm translating. Aww. Shannon Robitaille, what's up, Shannon? There's no way the UFC is still doing drug testing. Who are you suspicious about? Do these dudes look too ripped to you? Who's making you wonder? I remember when Grandmaster did the dojo skit with Flacco. I thought you deserved your own comedy sketch show. That was... It makes me sad, you know? I remember when we were doing that, and it was like, yeah, it's only a matter of time. I was very confident in what we were doing. We felt good about it. Had a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas we never even got to do. Lots of stuff we never even had the time to record. Yeah, I wish, man. I wish, man. Maybe at some point. I mean, it's not over till it's till it's over, and maybe hopefully it's not over, and I just don't know it yet. But yeah, oh, he trains with Marab. I didn't know that. That explains it. Yair Rodriguez, this guy. Calm down before you're gonna break your watch. Yeah, hopefully something, we can figure something out. I gotta do my part. I gotta keep pushing forward and keeping the channel alive and revitalizing it, and then it could start to at least, we could entertain the thought of, doing stuff again and, see what's possible. Michael Fury been good, working, saving, trying to get out of debt. Yeah, man, same here. It's suffocating, man. It's suffocating. Hey. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm still messing around. Billy the Kidder, I'm still messing around with the thank you very much. I'm still messing around with the sound effects. I do got the air horn back today. I do got the air horn in the rotation. I know the people miss the air horn. I'm playing around with different things. I want to customize things very heavily, and I'm gonna get to that point. But I was rushing today. I don't know if you heard me say it a little bit ago. What the heck is that music? Is the UFC? Is ESPN playing that music? What the heck? I wonder if Baku's made them play that kind of music. That music is distracting me like crazy. I'm a little twitchy today too because, like I said, I slept like 2.5 hours. The video that I uploaded yesterday, this morning, gee whiz. If you haven't seen it, are they doing a promo? They're doing like a tourism promo for their own place now. Come to Baku. Bro, Baku looks like concrete jungle. Do you guys have like a park? Concrete jungle. Um, let me see. If you guys haven't seen it, I got that new video that I uploaded at like 6 in the morning today. I scheduled it before I went to sleep so that people could see it early. Cause I thought it's gonna be dumb if I try to upload it at like as late as I was done editing it yesterday. And I'm glad I did because it's performing well. The analytics are looking good right now. Um Resucitado. I know you have all of our support on finishing the project, Grandmaster. I and many of us would like to help. If you like, hey, once it looks feasible to start actually because the production part, of course, I wanted to and thought I was. I mean, I was a little bit delusional. I thought I was whether by my own doing or with a studio, whatever, man. Like if you're a big dreamer, you just sit there and you imagine all these things. I would have thought that I was gonna have a movie or something like that made a couple, few years ago. So at this point, it's like I'm not gonna do anything extra to drag my chanclas, And once we get to that point, production could take a little bit, but once we get past that point and stuff is actually like getting put down, actually getting locations and shooting stuff, then we could start seeing reaching out to the MMA community, seeing what's possible, seeing who's in the area. That would be really fun.
Thanks for the sub.
Hey, somebody subscribed. I forgot I had that guy. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Wasn't sure if that would work. My phone is ancient and I don't have it connected to my card and I can't do super chats. Did this on my home PC. Oh, cool. All right. I was gonna say, how'd you do it on your phone then? Who's it gonna charge? But it was on your PC. All right, that's what you were testing. Thank you. I appreciate it. You've been taking kratom like Chin. Hey, so I've been listening. When I listen to Golden Hour and Fighter and the Kid, Chin sounds like he's like a junkie, huh? They're always talking about how he's an alcoholic and he takes all these different kinds of drugs. It's like, bro, maybe you should take this offline. Nah, I don't even know what that is. What is it, like Adderall? I don't know. I don't take anything. I don't even take what's it called? I've never even taken pre-workout. I don't take nothing. I only take matcha. Use my link in the description and you could take it too. Support the martial arts by taking matcha. Follow my description link. But yeah, I don't play with none of that stuff. What's up, Paj man? Josh Greer, so happy you're back and making content again, Grandmaster. Thank you. I'm exhausted. And I forgot how much of a grind it is to make the kind of videos that I make with such a quick turnaround. But it feels good. I missed it, and I didn't realize how much I missed it until now. Seeing the progress, especially. I'm happy to be doing it. California Energy Pros in the house. That's what's up. Hey, I'll remind you guys, if even if you're not getting solar, if you know someone in California that wants to get solar, if they install, I'll give you $500, $500 referral. And if you don't trust it because you heard some horror stories or someone got ripped off or they didn't get a battery or whatever, let me know. We'll make it right for you. There's a lot of that, unfortunately. Just like there's bad car salesmen, just like there's bad police officers, just like there's bad teachers, just like there's bad, bunnies, whatever. It's going to happen. It's just a ratio thing, Oh my God. For real, like I'm gonna fall asleep at like 6 p.m. today. I'm dragging, bro. Decommoditized. I want you to hold my chanclas to the fire. Decommoditized. If I remember correctly, and I have a list, I took a lot of screenshots. If I remember correctly, I don't want to say something and be wrong. If I remember correctly, me and you got to do a podcast together. Am I correct? Let me screenshot this. And I want you to hold my chanclas to the fire on that. I want you to hold my chanclas to the fire on that. I want to make sure all that is followed through with. Because the movie's not over. We're going to be doing it. We're going to be moving forward. We're going to be throwing super chats and PayPal, whatever, toward the thing still to make it happen. And I'm not going to let all the people that helped out on the Indiegogo fall by the wayside. Matcha Arts. Hold on, let me check something right here. Miguel Valencia, Grandmaster, you have been great with this. Glad you're back, man. I'm glad to be back. I was not feeling like myself while I was gone. And I feel like, I know it sounds so stupid, but I feel like the last couple of years I was like living life without a purpose. It felt like, and now that I'm doing this, I feel like, because like when I was selling cars or doing, whatever I was doing, it was like, I could leave here right now and they'll have someone to replace me ASAP. That's just how it goes. Things keep turning. But here it's like, hey, somebody might be more this than me. Somebody might be more that than me. Somebody might offer whatever, but nobody's going to be like me. No one's gonna feel my chanclas, You might like other channels better. You might go to them for this and that, but no one's gonna be like the Grandmaster. So when I'm doing this, I feel like I have a purpose. Like, yeah, that's for me right there. That's my seat, and it just feels like it felt goofy saying that out loud, but it feels like I have like some kind of purpose again. Koki 007 just dropped 20 big ones for the movie fund. Koki 007. How did it go? Koki with the dub. Koki movie fund. Thank you, Koki. Thank you. Thank you. I said last time, like $20 gets me Flaco for like 45 minutes. I'm telling you, 20. That's like a whole scene right there. If I write very intentionally, that's like 2.5 scenes with Flaco. He don't have to say much. It's a presence kind of thing. I'm paying for Flaco's aura. That's what it is, really. Thank you, Koki. For real, Michael Fury, for real. And I got screenshots of everything. I want to make sure that everybody's done right. So at whatever level people were at, I need to make like an Instagram page. I need to do all that stuff. I don't want to do you dirty. But yeah, I cannot not make it. I can't. Even if it's like a demo album that I'm selling out of my trunk, even if that's the style it is, straight to DVD and everything, I gotta do it. Port Film. Why is this so? I can't. Port Film Co-op. Let me move this. This is annoying, man. Loving the return of your short videos. Stay based. My short videos. What do you mean by short videos? Like the shorts or like the 10-minute ones that aren't like a whole hour-long stream? Because people don't seem to like the shorts. People like them. They always leave great comments, but they just don't get views. The algorithm just saying shh. But hopefully you mean the ones I've been making lately, like about John Jones and Connor and Usman. Thank you. I love doing it. I'm exhausted and it's hard, but I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make it make sense. Thank you. I just need to finalize a couple solar deals, and I'm gonna have a nice little buffer so I could just focus on this. Well, thank you, Jane Caulfield and Billy the Kidder. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. Miguel, Phil, Morpheus. The Octagon. I'm a man of peace. No one listens to Ariel Helwani anymore. Countless times you pulled me out of misery and made me smile, bro. I appreciate that. It's an honor to hear something like that. It's humbling. Thank you. You're too kind of resucitado. The 10-minute ones. All right, cool. Thank you. Hey, Port Film Co-op and whoever's listening, let me tell you this. That John Jones one and the analytics are doing better so far than even the Connor one and the Usman one. That John Jones one that I just put out, I was so ridiculously close to not uploading it. So close. Because while I was editing it, and this happens sometimes when you make videos and you spend so much time with them and you're so close to the project and you see like the innards and like the inner workings of it and you just get sick of seeing at it for hours upon hours, and then it starts to lose its like it's not entertaining to you anymore, and then you're like, is this even funny? And then it starts to seem dumb, and then you overthink it. I was so close to scrapping that video. So thank you for saying that. I almost didn't upload it. It was so frustrating. And then my computer glitched harder than ever yesterday. And I was like, well, I'm not going to get to upload it. It just was not letting me finish the video. I appreciate that, Galacticus. I respect that. Hey, Abraham Soto, I'm back every time I possibly can. The only reason I wouldn't be back is if I'm doing some family stuff, if Jesse Jr. has a game or tournament or something like that. Otherwise, I'm going to be here. Yeah. So right now we got Musayev and Oro. What are these names today? Orolbai. Okay, so we got, I'm assuming that's Musayev. That's on, he's sitting on the canvas. It looked like he had Oralbai in a guillotine for a little bit. He was embracing the position on the bottom. But then I'm gonna call him Orly. Orly is in the side control right now. Musayev's trying to flip over and push off the cage with his feet, and the ref didn't see that he had his toesies all wrapped up in the cage and he was using it to his advantage. But I saw it. And now they're standing. They're on the... okay. Hey, Musayev's dirty. Musayev's a dirty fighter. I saw his toesies all in the cage trying to flip over, and then he had his fingers in Orly's glove. And then he was having an attitude about it. I kind of want Orly to choke him out. Musayev tapped out. Musayev tapped out. Orly's trying to be a good sport and talk to him, but of course Musayev didn't want to hear it. He was mad. That's what's up when you fight dirty. That's what's up when you fight dirty, Musayev. That's what happens when you fight dirty. High altitude MMA with 20 big ones. I can relate to the feeling of trying my hardest at something just for it not to come to fruition the way I want it. I've been watching you for years, and you're a talented dude. Get out of your head, man. We love you. Thank you, High Altitude MMA. Look it, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very honest with you, all right? I always say stuff like this because it's like, it's not that bad, right? There's not a lot of people. There's only 97 people here right now, so I'm going to be real with you, all right? High Altitude MMA. I uploaded the Usman video, I don't know, Monday. I uploaded the Connor video, like, I don't know, Wednesday. I'm not sure. I uploaded the John Jones video this morning. I've been uploading videos, and for, you know, I'm happy. I know I'm not getting hundreds of thousands of views. I know it's kind of lame for, you know, where I used to be, but I'm happy, right? So I uploaded those 3 videos, and everyone continued to do better than the last one. I was in a deficit. Like, every once in a while, like when I was selling cars, I would kind of look on and be like, what's going on with the channel? And I was just bleeding subscribers, you know? Since I started uploading again these last 3 videos, it's getting smaller and smaller, and I'm starting to get hundreds of subscribers at least per video, and it's climbing again. Likes, comments, people saying amazing things. I see subscribers coming back saying we thought you were gone. I see new people finding the channel. So I'm trying to paint the picture here. It's been nothing but up and up and up and up and momentum, and people saying, yes, let's do this again. We're excited. We missed you. And so on and so on and so on, right? Looking like nothing but good from here, right? Just yesterday, last night, when I was having all the problems trying to edit the John Jones video, me and Marilena were talking in the living room, and we were talking about how this little experiment that we were trying, where I'm trying to basically do YouTube full time again while still doing my solar stuff, isn't working out. Because the time I've been taking making the last 3 videos I made, writing, thinking about that, researching, you know, the fights and the things I'm talking about, writing them out, sitting down, shooting it, editing, all that stuff, and how long it's been taking with my busted up computer. And then I'm in my room. I start my solar stuff. I start working. My solar day starts at 8:30 in the morning now. 8:30 in the morning. And it goes as soon as I'm done. As soon as I'm done, it's immediately YouTube. And then that goes all the way till 10, 11, midnight. And I do that every day. And Marilena's like, bro. And I'm like, I know. It's not what it was supposed to be like. And we were already talking yesterday. The translator's a punk, man. I don't like that guy. He keeps acting annoying. Just last night, we were already talking about how, like, what are we going to do? Because this ain't working. It's miserable because, like, I'm tired. I don't sleep. I'm never seeing or spending time with my family. And, you know, there's always something that's got to give, you know, and I can't have that be my family. I don't want to be that guy. So, you're saying you could relate. Yeah, it's hard, man. Trying hardest at something. So I'm saying this to tell you, like, as good as it's been looking, like the little streak we've been on the last week or so, it's still like that, man. I'm still this dude's putting his hat on Bisbee. He put it backwards. They're all working on it, trying to get it straight. Oh, they didn't let him talk. That's messed up. Poor guy. He wanted to say something on the mic and they didn't let him talk. But I appreciate that high altitude MMA. I'm still trying to make it. I'm still trying to make it work. I like that Jordan commercial where he's like, "I'm sorry that I made it look easy." I forgot the rest of it, but it makes me laugh. I'm sorry if I made it look easy. Yeah, it's. I had a little bit of a breaking point yesterday. A reality, like, are you for real? Like, are you serious? After, like, I've been on my little run again, thinking it's all gonna be good, I'm still having these stupid problems and these feelings. Like, am I really even contemplating that I would actually stop again? Like, what the heck, man? It wasn't supposed to go like that again. So I'm just trying to be real with you and let you know that I'm still in the, man, I can't stand this dude. This is hard to watch. Are you guys watching this right now? I know it's supposed to be like, I don't want to be like disrespectful of culture and stuff like that, but I can't stand watching that. Orly was holding back until the glove grab. That's what's up. Hey, once he plays like that, you gotta let him know. You gotta let him know. I'm gonna have to do hate comments for Symmetry. Just very matter of fact. Pimblett. It's been a long time. Yeah, that's what I was saying. RGB. I was like, bro, it's kind of cringy. Chris Navarro, my mans. What's up? Big fan of the channel. Family first. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's how it has to be, you know. There's no point in, you know, trying to turn it into something big and then just, you know, be non-present, you know, garbage person, you know. Hey, Galacticus. Austin Powers, that's what's up. No matter where we go, there we are. I'm new to your content. Hey, Justin Proctor, your trophy champ, natural one. You're a champion. Hey, Justin Proctor. Hey, everybody, love to Justin Proctor. I feel like it's not that common. I just realized that right now. I feel like it's not that common that we see a new name in the chat. That's kind of weird, actually, now that I think about it. Because there's always people popping up in the comments, but I feel like the chat is always like kind of like our little crew. We already kind of know everybody's names. We're here every weekend or so. We kind of have a dynamic already. Justin Proctor, though, I'm really glad that you stopped by and said hello. We welcome you. We welcome you. And just so you know, I'm very, very low energy today, because I slept for 2.5 hours. I went to sleep very late because I was editing that John Jones video, and then I had to clean up the pad, and then I had to wake up early for a yard sale, and I'm dragging. But I'm very glad that I have my green tea matcha lemonade so that I could make it through my day. And if you want to have some green tea matcha lemonade for when you sleep for 2.5 hours because you have to get up early for a yard sale, then you could use my link in the description to get yourself some matcha powder so that I could keep the channel going. Tanner O'Neill dropped down 10 big ones. Yo, GM finally caught a live instead of 3 vids in a week. Just try 1 vid a week on like Friday. The algorithm supports consistent uploads. That's why it's hard to grow after a while. Away. Good luck, man. Hey, I would like that. I would like that a lot, bro. Cause I feel like, man, if I had a whole week, I remember, man, I was so stupid back in the day. Like I just have completely different perspective now. The way that I used to do the channel, the things I learned when I was like in the auto industry, I realized, man, if I would have been applying these types of things and scheduling my day like this and having this kind of discipline, it would have been way different. And that's what I'm trying to do now. But I remember the videos that it would take me like a week to do, and I thought that was hard. And it was. It's not easy. Not the way that I like to make them. But now I've been popping them out like every couple days. And now it's like, bro, I would have like all the breathing room in the world if I did one a week. That'd be nice. The only thing is, I'm trying to make this pop so that I could do it full time. And I'm trying to make it do well enough so that it could just pay my bills and I'm happy. I don't need to be a billionaire or nothing like that. If I could pay my bills, I'm happy. But I don't think I'll be able to do that making just one video a week right now. I don't know. I have to figure out how to make that make sense, whether it's a blend of Google AdSense, sponsors, merch. I don't know. I have to figure that out. But thank you, Tanner. I'm glad to know there are people that would support at that level, once a week kind of schedule. And I'll do whatever I can to make it work. Cause I need to be consistent. I don't want to disappear, but I also don't want to burn out either. Death de Corvid. Yeah, I got a notification from my own channel today about something that I uploaded on a different day. The notifications are all over the place, bro. Christian Shaw, new to chat, fan for a while. You're the best, bro. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope more people are more I'm so tired I can't talk. I hope more people are encouraged to participate in the chat more often. This is a place for all of you. I mean, I hope you could tell when you guys scope the chat that we have a really cool environment here and everyone's just super friendly with each other. I know RGB, like I know. I mean, I know that that's how it is for me as a viewer. Like my favorite channels, when they only upload once a week, it's like a treat, man, and I enjoy it. But I need to figure out how to. I can't make them, period, if they don't make sense. It's like Dana says, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So if I could upload one a week and figure out how to, keep my lights on, then I'll do it. Dana's trying to sell Netflix media rights to Netflix. He's saving John Jones versus Thomas Bernal. I mean, people. That's what I'm saying. People keep thinking is John. You think John's a mastermind behind all this? He's the company man. Dana's the one pulling the strings. Thank you, Zeus Ruger. Ribs by Izzy, bro. Once a week. I would have been here every Friday this whole time, my boy. Been here for about every video. Thank you, Riffs. I appreciate you. I need more people like you. Man, that would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. I just need to not worry about the analytics too much, because the videos have been doing so good, and they've been doing better and better like than the last one, that when that happens, it starts to put you in a mindset, like as a creator, that like everyone has to outperform the last one now, because if it doesn't, then what does that mean? What are you doing wrong? Why did it fall off? Why didn't you scale it higher than your last upload? So it could really get in your beanie, you know. I've noticed since I started doing those, what'd you guys call them the other day? They're called negative reps or something like that. When you let the bar go down real slow. Something right here has been like, oh, it must be. So I saw some research that said, no, that's a muscle. That's not a bone. It definitely does something because this hurts right here. It's been aching for days. Death by analysis. Oh, yeah, for real. Death by analysis paralysis. I'm way too analytical. That's one of the things I can't stand about myself. I often just wish I were a simpleton that did not overthink things. I wish I was like you, easily amused. Ethan or Hassan. Would you rather have a bear eat you or a gorilla? Hassan kind of just reminds me of like a person that would be like the dude that sent me that complaining comment on my channel yesterday. Hassan is just like, bro, take a walk. Ethan used to be my favorite content creator ever on earth. I don't know if you ever saw the original. I'm sure you did if you're asking me this. If you used to watch H3H3 Productions before they ever did the podcast, and you just saw him just being a goofball and making funny videos, that was like my favorite thing ever. But the podcast just kind of, you know. Yeah, I kind of, it's hard for me to believe Jamal Hill's even a fighter. Like he has a build like a out of shape basketball player. He kind of has a build like what's his name, Doncic. He just seems so unathletic and slow, and I don't know. I don't get it. Oh snap. Blades and Kuniv. Round 1. Just started the round. Immediately, Blades goes for the takedown. 2 orthodox stances. Blades goes for the takedown. And Kuniv's like, hey, here's my back. Would you like my back? They end up on their feet. Dude got back to his feet, which I don't think Blades minds, because now he's going to get another easy takedown. It's just, I mean, he could do that all round if he wants to. Especially with this dude. I can't even tell what kind of a style this dude would have based on his build. I would think if he was active in any kind of discipline, he'd be more in shape than he looks. What is this guy? Is he like a bear hugger? Yeah, for real, Nicola. Kuniv has no business being this fat. RGB says Kuniv is tiny. He's flaco. You dancing was a total energy. Are you talking about that stream? Yeah, that was tired. That was tiring. Yeah, for real, Nicolas. Yeah, before he lost his mind. Yeah. Okay, let me get into this real quick. It was fun at first, Marloca, but then I was like starting to regret my life, eating style. I'll put this the most kind of made him feel like he needed to be a lot more Hollywood and leaning one way, for their career purposes. And then he started to kind of pull the reins back on what he kind of built his whole fan base on. There's another takedown, told you. And then they started the podcast, and then they started to build this fan base of like a bunch of Hassan Piker kind of people, you know? And then I think now Ethan is starting to see the insanity of that and all the contradictions in there and the hypocrisy and the softness and so on and so on that he's like starting to implode. I think he's starting to see the walls close in on him and realize that there's no logical conclusion to the road that he was trying to lead down, and realize that it's just a lane of insanity. And I think Ethan has slowly over the years gotten himself back into the direction where he originally was, after he started to realize what he was becoming and what he was cultivating. He created a monster. And then every time they cry, he's like, what is this? And it's like, bro, that's what you nurtured. That's what you wanted. He's like, no, I don't want it then. And then, so yeah. You know what I'm saying if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Kuniev is a Turkish oil wrestler. Flaco is thick and perfect. Pleasantly plump. Hey, love to Switzerland. Cash Fiore, love to Switzerland. We got 1:25 left in the first round. Blades took him down twice, at least twice. Man, Kuniev makes Blades look like Blades has a John Jones build. Kuniev makes Blades... Kuniev makes Blades looks like he's sponsored by Ozempic. Kuniev makes Blades look like I don't know, I'm too tired. Dang. Hey, Kuniev's like hanging over his trunks. Well, so's Blades. Michael Fury just upgraded. Look it. Let me explain something to you. And I don't know if Michael Fury knew this, so I might be shooting myself in the chancla here. But Michael Fury just upgraded to the $5 membership from what? What is it, like $1? He upgraded to the $5 membership for no reason other than to be generous. And again, I might be shooting myself in the chancla here. There are no other things that you get from going to 5, 15, 20, 25. You don't get anything extra. And I did it that way on purpose from the beginning because I was like, I'm not going to hold out on people. I'm not going to try to force people to pay more. And then if you could give $100 because you're a brain surgeon, or if you could only give $1 because you're the one that they're performing brain surgery on, and now you are on a limited income because you can't go get a job, whatever your situation may be, I'm not going to hold it against you. You're going to have access to the fullest. And Michael Fury's like, you know what? I already have access, but I'm just going to go ahead and get more for the same access. My goodness, I appreciate that. No, so look. Jane Caulfield, look. This is a tough one for me. Once upon a time, H3H3 Productions was like my favorite YouTube channel on the earth. And then I just felt like Ethan started kind of going against the audience that he created. And, you know, he started talking about politics way too much is what I'll say. And he started saying a lot of stuff that, frankly, was very alienating to me. So it was like, you know, it's kind of hard to watch this because it's not like I don't have thick skin or whatever. But it seemed like for a while, for like a couple years, every video that he made for someone like me was like, I hate you, you're an idiot, you should stay in your house, you're brain dead, you're the scum of the earth. And it's like, bro, I can't take this beating every time I watch your videos. It's getting old already. And it was like, he clearly doesn't, want people like me watching. So it got kind of old. But I couldn't help myself. I'd always be drawn back to the channel. Every few months I go back and be like, man, how's it going now? And then it seems like I was saying, it seems like he's starting to have some kind of an arc and start to kind of go back to what I loved about that dude. So I've always had a soft spot for that dude because I think he's brilliant. I think he's a genius. I think he's hilarious. I was just really frustrated with where things took him for a little bit of time. Zach just dropped 2 down. Thank you, Zach. Give me another quarter second in that movie, fool. Hey, Zach's, I'm going to walk into a restaurant and Zach's going to be like, this is going to be Zach's part. Cut. But that's cool, right? You can show everybody. All right, we're in round 2 right now. We got 3:10 left in the round. I think Blades already took him down once. I can't figure out what Kuniev is built like. Like, what could he practice? I mean, maybe a street fighter. He's got like a Tank Abbott kind of build. Like, what could he possibly regularly train and still look like this? It doesn't make any sense to me. He trains shot put. He trains, bro, I don't know. He looks like one of those dudes that just drinks beers all day, but then he'll curl dumbbells when he's mad at his wife or something like that. Like, this fool's clearly not on a regimen. He's not on a schedule. He's not disciplined. This fool's just anger lifting. When his wife tells him that he's just like his father, he just goes in the garage and pumps iron. So he... Oh my gosh. Why is Blade scared? Lifting them heavy plates, literally. Kunev's right there, ready to go toe to toe on the monster can. So is he a boxer? What is this dude? He kind of looks like a Mexican uncle. Tío Uncle. Hey, Tío Uncle. I like that. That's got to be a name of a character. Tío Uncle. Uncle Tío. Hey, guys, this is my Uncle Tío. A minute 10 left. Come on, Blaze. Are you really that tired? Wow. Hey, Kunev's got some nice hands. Blade's got mad. He's coming forward with his own. Oh, but Kunev is keeping his composure. He's a farmer? Oh, Kunev with the flying knee, but he couldn't get off the ground. It wasn't flying. It was just a knee. Kunev with the standing knee. He's a Gastelum kind of guy. I mean, he's got kind of a DC build, right? Like, but that's like DC at his skinniest, right? And DC was a wrestler, and wrestlers are supposed to be like crazy in shape. So this is gonna be a good commercial, huh? Isn't this that magician guy? I think I follow this guy on Instagram. No, that's not him. A mostly peaceful knee. It was just a lifting knee. Who do you guys got? Is it 1-1? I think 1-1, right? That knee was a warning. A warning? All right, let's forget that didn't happen. Let's forget that didn't happen. Let's forget that didn't happen. Oh my gosh. I can't talk. Let's forget that didn't happen. I sound like John Jones. I could care so much less. And you know what I got mad about when I finished the video and I was editing? John Jones actually said, I really could care less. I should have went hard on that. Not only did he say I could care less, he said I really could care less. Like, there's a lot of room for him to care less. I was like, bro, that could have been like 4 more minutes of riffing right there. Bro, what is wrong with my brain right now? Thank you, Aunt Fernie. Yeah, that fool's going through something right now. His blood, he's feeling itchy, his heart. He's got stuff. He's got that what's it called? The hand, mouth, and foot thing. He's got a lot of stuff going on from top to bottom right now. Made a quick tier list. MMA YouTubers had to give OG GM the top. Yeah, tier list? What do you mean a tier list? Are you a YouTuber? I'm going to promote any tier list where I'm number one. No, 2X MMA. Oh, you do have a channel. Who's that MMA YouTuber? I can tell the first one is what's his name? The dude, was this dude really that good? What's his name? Yeah, that dude. Who's that dude? This dude, the one that looks like Brian Redband. I don't know his name. I don't remember. He was always like beefing with MMA Guru, right? Oh dang, you put the was he really that good above MMA Guru? Oh snap. S tier. Chillis, good insight. Who's this guy? What, where's the names at? From underground to prime edits, S tier. I'm so out of the loop. I don't know these guys. The new dog, geek, GK, the OG. Getting choked out. Who's that last dude? Oh, that guy. I forget his. I hope none of this is held against me because I don't know most of these dudes, and the ones I do remember, I don't know their names because my brain is not working today. 11 out of 10. That was a good one. That was a good one. There, bro. I gave you that comment. And I subscribed. I gave you that comment and I subscribed. If you know GM, that's all that matters. I got that one. Okay, there's only 35 seconds. I'm sorry. I apologize. I missed the round. I got to watch that content. Blades just like willingly went into the guillotine of Kunev. Like if he was putting a square peg in a square hole, he's like, wait, that's where the guillotine is? Let me put my head in there. That was weird. I mean, is his coach not yelling at him how much time is left? At least get that one last takedown, bro. Wow. Blades just literally actually had nothing left. I missed like that whole round, but I will not be surprised if Kunev gets it. Kunev probably got that. The little that I saw from Blades at the end, I'm assuming, did Kunev pretty much take control of the whole third round? He probably got the second and third round. What's up, Mike Dang? I appreciate you. Who you got? Tapuera versus Islam. Man, I can't really see a... I feel like I can't really see a world where Tapuera could beat Makhachev unless Makhachev just like messed up so bad. There's always that freak thing, that puncher's chance, that, you know, Makhachev like gets kicked in the head or whatever, gets knocked out, but I cannot see Tapuera beating Makhachev. Maybe I need to take a few days, watch some footage, come up with a real, you know, just actually put the work in and have an educated decision, but I can't see Tapuera beating him. I'm so broke right now, I can't send you a donation, but I'm super glad you're not selling cars no more. We could see you more often. I appreciate that. Hey, I totally get it. I wouldn't be able to donate to anybody right now either. I get it. I'm just glad that you're here, spending your time here. And you could just help out by liking and commenting, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Bilal. They gave it to Blades and everybody's booing. And the other guy was already about to celebrate. Blades is apologizing to his coach. Everybody knows who won this fight. I'm just saying that. I don't know why. I missed the whole third round. Who do you guys think won this fight? Those of you who are watching. Am I crazy? Blades might have done better than I thought in the third round. Should Blade have won it? Robbery, oh my goodness. I'm not happy with that performance. I wanted to finish, too much grappling. Not an excuse, but my left MCL popped in the first, took away my movement. I just started surviving. I'm sorry, guys. No robbery, no robbery. Wait, do you mean like no robbery? No, I'm not gonna insult you guys like that, because I know you guys will put comments. So it was not a robbery. Okay, not a good showing though. Okay, so there's enough people on here saying, I get it, because there's also people saying that Kunev should have got it, but there's enough people saying that Blades got it that, okay, I could see it was just one of those tricky ones then. Because there's been fights that I watched every second, and I totally think one guy won, but I could also see how another guy could have got it if I'm going to try super crazy hard to be objective. So maybe it's just one of those funky moments. Hungarian Warhorse, thank you, GM. Back in business, baby. Love to see it. Thank you. Thank you, Hungarian Warhorse. I'm tired, but we're making it work. We're making it work. Who do you got for the last two? Let me scope this real quick. Hey, I'm glad that he's apologizing to everybody. I'm glad that he's self-aware. If he would have got on the mic and he's like, "Stop booing, I dominated. This is what you got to do to win," that would have been crazy. But he's being humble. Calling that a robbery is absolute insanity. And in my opinion, shows you judge fights by emotion. Neither fighter did anything special. You guys heard it from David Capico. You guys heard it. You guys heard it. So Dancing in the Moonlight is actually one of my favorite songs of all time ever. It is one of the most beautiful, amazing songs that I've ever heard in my life. And it's by King Harvest. If you guys ever want to look that up, it's called King Harvest. That's the band. Sang song called Dancing in the Moonlight. And right now they just had someone doing a version of it over that B-roll of that dude shadowboxing. And that was one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. That was an abomination. They destroyed that song. That was terrible. So let me see what's going on right here. Rafael Fizayev and Nacho Bahamondes. Nacho. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't know. Coin toss, Fizayev. I don't know. I'm total, like, I have no commitment to either way. I don't care. Did they pick up the fire thing in the wood? Question mark. All right, everyone's going for Fizayev. Fizayev. That's right, 2X MMA. We get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright in the supernatural on the night. Where you been, fool? Hey, I've been right here, Umar. I've been glued to this computer. I've been popping out videos. Where have you been? Nah, I was gone for like a couple years, but I was training in the Himalayan mountains. I'm back and better than ever. Not today, because I'm really tired, but in general. What's your favorite guitar? I'm like a super basic, just strumming rhythm guitar. I'm not like, I should never even touch a Paul Reed Smith. I'll get one and I'll be like, bling, bling. No, I could play some. No, I already started in the wrong key. You should know what that is if you got a PRS, right? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? Zach? I taught myself how to play a super basic version of that when I was in high school. And then I'd play. But my favorite, for real, I'm so mad. I'm so mad that I sold it. And I feel like I'll never forgive myself unless I get it back somehow. I had a Takamine. I like acoustic guitars. I had a Takamine that had the best feel. It had the best action. The play was so good. It sounded good. It was like the best I've ever had. And I sold it. I sold it. I can't even remember. I can't imagine what was possibly happening at the time that would have led me to sell that. Because it wasn't a hard time. Because right after that, I bought another one. I don't know why I did it. But the Takamine, I've had Martins, I have a Taylor, I've played Gibson, I've never owned a Gibson. I've always thought I want a Gibson just because it feels like, you know, you got to have one of those at some point, you know. But that Takamine, it's the one that got away, you know. Man. I've always wanted to get like a Ovation too. Zach. It's Samba Pa Ti by Carlos Santana, and then the other one was Europa. Yeah. Would you ever consider doing that Tony comedy show, Kill Tony? YouTube wouldn't let me say the name. Really? That's weird. Cause Kill that Tony comedy show? Nah. I don't. I honestly don't. When I was a lot younger, I was in a I was in a few plays, and it was one of the funnest things I've ever done. Just being able to do something live like that in front of the audience and be able to, it's just so much more engaging. Being able to feel that immediate reaction to what you're doing and the laughter and the, you know, it's amazing. But doing something like that, I don't know. I like to be so in control of everything that I'm doing. And like I said last time on the stream, I want to do like a comedic, you know, not a comedian like on stage with a microphone, but like a comedic actor where it's like, you know what, I didn't like that. Let me do another take. Oh, you know what, I got a new idea now. Let me try it like this. I just feel like I'm so just geared for that. I just feel like I thrive there, and I'm happier there. I'm more comfortable. I get more ideas there. On stage, I just feel like, I mean, I have so much respect for that. It's just like, it's one and done, you know, at least that night or at least that outing. You go and you do it and that's it. They laugh or they didn't. With me, it's like when I'm shooting my video, sometimes I'll do a take and I was like, oh, that was terrible. And then I'll do another one because like I'll know, oh, that wasn't good. And I'm taking audit of that as I'm doing it. On stage, I'd be like, bro, I need a retake. I don't know. I don't feel like it's for me. I have thought here and there that there are moments where I'd kind of like to just know what it's like and see if there's any way I could possibly be good at it. But it doesn't matter because I never, ever, ever have or even want the lifestyle that has to go along with that. I just, you know, with family and stuff like that, I could never do that successfully. And if I can't do something all the way, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to have, you know, one chancla on the door. Ooh. I know riffs. I'm basic. I just like to see the name on the headstock, you know? Why would you say that? I mean, I'm sure you have a deeper insight than I do on it. Like, make me feel better. Like, what's the reason why I shouldn't even, you know, mess around with that then? But I just see some of my favorite artists, you know? And from even like decades back, and they had them. So I'm like, well, if they had them, And I like how their recording sounded. Maybe that's what I gotta get. Like, why didn't they use the Epiphone though? And I know a lot of them did. I would see Lennon with one. I would see McCartney would even use it. There was another famous dude that would use Epiphones a lot. Can't think of it right now. I don't know. Takamine are mass-produced guitars. Just take it to a show and have the action set. Next time you need a new set of strings. Breedlove. I was thinking about getting a Breedlove. I had a choir teacher when I was in high school that had a Breedlove. Woo! That thing sang. Hey, I don't know. I'm sorry. Hey, I think, bro. Hungarian Warhorse, I already shouted you out, right? I'm tripping. I already shouted you out, right? For saying GM back in business. I'm sorry, bro. I'm spazzing today. I appreciate you. Scandaloso. Oh, Fernando recognized it. King Nika. Yeah, pause. Yeah, you have to sit down like in a weird position and like the back's all funky. Yeah, but I've heard some recordings with it and I just like how it sounds so much. Yeah, I go back and forth from Europa and Samba Pati. Chuck Fury. There's somebody that knows something about stand-up comedy. Chuck Fury in the house, blessing us with his presence. Do you know the story of why Dancing in the Moonlight was written? If not, you should look it up sometime. You'll appreciate it even more. Oh, snap. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm going to look that up. Dancing in the Moonlight. Thank you. I really like that song. Thank you for bringing that up. I just screenshotted it. Tony looks like a live action Big Mouth character. Oh man. Thank you, Resucitado. Yeah, it's just I used to I used to do music and stuff, so I would do gigs and I'd play music on stage and I would sing and stuff. Like we've talked about this. I don't know if I should talk about. I think I'm too tired. I'm opening up too much like John Jones. Wow. Resucitado, that's heavy. That's cool. I mean, if they're doing it that serious, that's really cool. You know they're for real then.
My flow goes deep like the ocean. It burns so
real?
hard, grab the lotion.
Telling me that, Riz,
I might hit the 3-wheel motion. Cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
Hey, Chuck Fury just became a member of the family. We are family. I got Chucky Fury with me. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you very much. Thank you, Alex. I'm happy to be here. We're putting in that work. We're doing it.
Thanks for the sub.
Somebody just subscribe. Thank you. All right. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss a thing. Here we go. Here we go. Dang. So Kunev ate all of Bahamondes' food backstage. What the? Hey, Bahamondes has one of those weird builds. Like if he used to be 500 pounds and then he lost it all, like he has one of those funky looking builds. Like he doesn't just look like a skinny dude. He looks like there's a story. There's a story to this guy's body. Okay, they're exchanging leg kicks right now. Both in the orcs. Oh, they're both swapping stances here. They're ambidextrous. Oh, they're matching stances. They're hop switching. Raphael's kind of playing with them. Like, is he going to switch every time I switch? Is he going to mirror me? He's trying to find out if he's going to take his baits. Bahamondes is telegraphing pretty bad when he throws those leg kicks. And he's not really... I mean, throw your hand out there, set something up. He kind of torques his whole upper body before he even throws a kick. It's kind of obvious what he's going to do. What do you think about Alex Pereira taking a picture with Jay-Z? I didn't even hear about that. Was that weird or what? Like, were they doing like Illuminati signs? I don't know. I guess it's all right. Were they doing something weird in the picture? They're still standing in the center right now. I mean, I could only assume Bahamondes' reach is significantly longer. It seems kind of like it would be. So Fiziev's trying to figure out how to get in there. Continues to switch stances. Alex's coach is open about being a Freemason. Oh, now it's starting to make sense. I've been stuck in right hand so long. My muscles don't want to work. Yeah, I get it. I don't want to reveal too much just in case, but I get the same way with my stances. Hold on, let me check on this real quick. Capoeira, yeah, that's gonna force you to stay switching, huh? Capoeira is the switching art, huh? You're just switching and hopping around the whole time. Okay, so he's Chilean. So they're both, I mean, they're kind of just taking turns chasing each other, hop stances, filling each other out. One guy throws a leg kick, another guy throws a leg kick. I mean, Bahamondes is doing good. He's landing jabs here and there. I mean, Fiziev's throwing combos. He's stalking them, but Bahamondes is backing up. The stance switching is crazy. It's like they're memeing. Attempted head kick from Baja. Rafael had his hands up. Inside leg kick from Baja. Rafael tried a body blow, but Bahamondes backed up. Oh, nice oblique kick from Bahamondes trying to break Rafael's leg. Never believe government. Almost. Someday, bro. We'll get there someday. It's not the best show. There is some of that fight science. They are getting a little bit too cerebral about it. They're taking their time. Oh, I think that head kick from Bahamondes or something has Rafael's above his left ear. His head's pretty red, so Baja landed something pretty good. Got him looking like a redhead. Stance switching party. Oh, attempted axe kick. Or, I mean, it was an axe kick, but it didn't hit anything. But that was crazy. All right. Saga. Don't forget, when you like the video, YouTube thinks that I have a good channel and they'll show the channel to more people. You could ring my bell, ring the bell. I want to thank all of you that have been watching the videos lately. The analytics are going up and looking very good. They are very promising. I'm getting very positive, very kind comments. Some fool just told me that he unsubscribed because I said that the Scousers are rooting for Aspinall. That leads a person to unsubscribe. Correct your facts, bro. Tom Aspinall is not a Scouser. He is not from Liverpool. He is, in fact, the complete opposite and is more like Bisping. He is from Greater Manchester. So when you say the only reason that he is getting all the support is because of all the Scousers who have not had a win since the Beatles, you are talking pure doo-doo, bro. And the so-called Scousers have just celebrated winning the Premier League football. Maybe a bit more research next time before chatting. I just unsubbed because of this. Scouser alert. And then I put an emoji of alert. Fool, give me a whole novel to read. All right, all right, we are in round 2 with 3:30 left. Fool keeps hop switching, man. It's not gonna show up in the cards, homie. All right, we're at 3 minutes left in the second round. Leg kick from Baja. Oh, nice 1-2 from Fizeev, head and body. That's what's up, 2X. I'm unsubbing, you're a reptilian. Hey, I might be, but if I am, they didn't tell me. If I am, they didn't tell me, so it doesn't count. Attempted head kick from Baja. Oh, dang. He spun all the way around and tried it again. And Fiziev didn't even have to duck because he's so short. Hey, Baja needs to chill with that spinning stuff. He just tried a spinning back kick now. Yeah, for real, 2X. I think it's the same fool from the other one that was talking about Khamzat. I knew people were going to overthink that Scouser thing. I'm like, bro, he doesn't have to... Tom doesn't have to be from Liverpool. A Scouser could still root for Tom. Someone from California could root for a dude that's from New York if they're both from the U.S., you know? You know, in the big picture, if the dude from U.S. is fighting some dude from, like, Russia, and then as a whole, you're rooting for... Like, how do they not get it? But on purpose, I kind of did it still because I knew it would provoke conversation. I knew people would leave comments about that. So I'm like, but it's all in the game. Ooh, Bahamondes landed. That was a kick, right? Yeah, as I read your comment right now, David Capico, Fizeev is moving in and out of those hands. Fizeev does have great head movement. And now he's going for a takedown. And it looked like Baja was gonna embrace it and try to get him in the guillotine, but that is not what happened. And now it looks like Baja. Oh, Fiziev got up. Fiziev, you should have just tried something. I think he contemplated doing something on the ground, but then Baja started to look like he knew what to do on his back. So then Fiziev's like, never mind. Let me just get points with another takedown. So Fiziev got him down, but again, Bahamondes embraced it into a guillotine. Bahamondes keeps doing the same thing. He'll immediately, right off the back, be like, oh, cool, catch you in the guillotine, and then he immediately releases it and goes to something else. So it seems like Baja is very familiar and fluid on the ground. He'll start off with whatever, and then he'll slowly get, oh, it looks like he wants to get to a leg lock. Fiziev got up, though. Wow, Bahamondes is a real threat. That fool's really tight and composed on the feet. And he also seems like he's very comfortable on his back. Are you doing it by yourself? Question mark. Oh, man. Dagestan Rafael. Have you heard Shane Gillis's Nate Diaz impression? I feel like I must have, because I listen to so much Shane Gillis stuff. I can't remember, because I know I've definitely heard him talk about Nate and like times when they were hanging out and like Nate was already gonna get in a fight or something like that. I feel like I have, because I feel like when I watched it, I was like, I feel like Nate's not gonna appreciate that impression. It might have been when he was on Flagrant or something. I can't remember. Man, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It's a draw so far? It's got to be 1-1. Is it 1-1 now? It's either 1-1 or 2-0 Fiziev. Fiziev has to get round 2, right? What's up, Noberto? What's up? Rafael 2, at most 1-1. All right. All right. This is the last round. Some more spinning stuff from Baja. Trying to give him that Baja blast. Look, man, they gotta pay me for this. They gotta pay me for this. I just came up with Bahamondes' finishing move, the Baja blast. They're not paying me enough for this. Four minutes left in the third round. Oh, they're exchanging, and you could tell something changed in the eyes of Fiziev when they were exchanging. He's like, hold on, let me capitalize on this. He grabbed real quick like he wanted to clinch and then released the elbow. But nothing came of it, really. They just kept going from there. Have you ever heard of the Chinese martial art of unlimited combat / Mad Dog Fist? What the? I have not. I'm going to screenshot that. I got some research to do. Baja, dude. This fool doesn't stop spinning. 3 minutes left in the third round. Baja spinning like Fiziev is switching stances. More spinning stuff from Baja. Hey, you think it's just going to magically work? Did that count as a takedown? I don't think it counted because he just pulled guard. So a nice counter kick from Fiziev. Baja's right eye, I don't think it was cut earlier, right? It's starting to bleed now. For real. Oh, Baja's fading. Baja's fading. This is like when you get a Baja Blast at Taco Bell and there's like not enough carbonation. This fool's falling flat right now. Body shot from Fiziev. We're under 2 minutes now. Yeah, Fiziev, you're right, Capico. Fiziev's head movement is crazy. Beto. Baja's pushing Fiziev into the cage. Fiziev's probably going to want to turn around and drop him. A minute 20 left in round 3. They're still pushing on the cage right there. All right, they push out of it. They're on the monster logo, toe-to-toe. Hey, Baja keeps throwing this, like, looping overhead that's, like, hitting Fiziev in the back of the head every time. He just did it again. And then he landed a nice left to the face. He keeps doing it again. It's like he's like, aiming for the mastodon. Like, every time he's going right to it. Like, he knows what he's trying to hit. So does that count as a takedown? Is there a weird technicality? I mean, as far as I'm confirmed, Fiziev just got a takedown. But Bahamondes tries to make it look like he's pulling guillotine every time. There's 30 seconds left in the round. Baja's on his back. Bloody. Trying to throw the 12-6 from the bottom. Nobody saw it. There he's going again. Oh, Fiziev's throwing hands from the top. Baja's trying to land elbows from the bottom. It's not enough. He doesn't have the momentum. The blood's going from the right side of his leg, his face to the left. Baja tried some stupid spinning stuff again. Fiziev caught it mid-spin, put him on his back again, and that's it. That's it. Nothing but spinning stuff. You got caught up in it. Don't put your hands up. The only reason your arm should be out right now is for you to try to regain your equilibrium because of all the spinning. Your arm should not be up in victory. It's just a means to regain equilibrium. This is stupid. It's a matter of balance at this point. $30-27. Yeah, it was dumb how often that guy was throwing spinning stuff because he really was doing good with his hands. Or at least good enough and far better than the spinning stuff that he should have known. Like, why weren't his coaches telling you, hey, stupid? Like, that made no sense. Hey, while we have some downtime right now, leave in the chat. What would you like to see a video about next? To be honest, I'm aren't they on the kitchen counter? ? I'm a little concerned to make a video about Jamal Hill and Khalil Roundtree because I feel like no one's gonna watch it. I don't feel like they're a big enough draw, to be honest. So I'm hesitant to make a video about them. Let me know in the chat ASAP what you think I should make a video about next. Like, what's the trending stuff? What's exciting? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to see the most? All right, let's see. 30-27. Unanimous. At this point, because of the way that we've all been traumatized, I 100% was expecting them to say 30-27 and give it to the other dude just because of how much ridiculousness we've seen over the years. It's my pleasure, Jane Caulfield. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of times when we just chop it up and talk and stuff like that, but I know that there's certain fights that are like the fights that people don't want to miss. So I try my best to respect that and make sure I call out those ones at least. So yeah, it's my pleasure. A video on Unlimited Combat Mad Dog Fist. I know Ranton did a video about it. All right. I'll screenshot it again because I don't want to miss that. I'll look in my desktop folder after this anyway, but having two of them will keep it up there for me. Something to do with Pride fights for Pride Month. Let's get back to quality fighting. I appreciate that, Chillster. I truly do. I truly do. I just wish everybody was like that and that the algorithm was like that. Because I already know if I don't find something that the algorithm loves, it's not gonna help me out like it's been doing with my most recent videos. He's too scared to call anyone out. A video on why Khabib will still be undefeated. Tom vs. John, Charles Tapoera. I need you to leak more of the UFC script, Grandmaster. Bro. Valeturo. So I see, here's my problem. Norberto, I love where your mind is at. I love to make videos about stuff like that. Oh, actually, I forgot. I have one that I've already been working on, that I've been working on slowly. The problem is, see, I like doing videos like that. Those are what are called evergreen videos. If I do like a compilation of like Boss Rutan, you know, when he did this, or, you know, Ken Shamrock did that, or, you know, best moments of Pride and Valetudo and stuff like that. I love doing stuff like that, evergreen. It'll be just as relevant today as it'll be 3 years from now. But they never go hard, and the views never come real, like, you know, the way I need them, unless it's like active news right now, like stuff that's going on right now. And it just seems like, what the heck? It just seems like unless I'm talking about Conor McGregor, John Jones, stuff that's happening right now, the algorithm's like, chale. I'm gonna go how Marilena was something real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. I will be right back. That was not the right one. Is it this one? All right. We had a yard sale today, and I had to help out Marilena with some stuff.
Thanks for the sub.
Hey, somebody just subscribed. I wasn't even here right now, and someone subscribed. Thank you. So I like making videos like that. I like making random videos about, like, you know, these Russian promotions and these crazy, you know, like big old 500-pound dudes fighting 3 little ladies and stuff like that. I like those freak shows. But every time I upload them, it feels like YouTube's like, nope. And I just have to do stuff about, like, relevant current news. And again, I appreciate it when people are like, make whatever you want. But I literally, I can't do that. That's just, YouTube is not going to reward my upload like that. So is there any current relevant news that's going on right now with fighters or matchups or anything that you guys would genuinely like us to see a video about? I like street beefs. It's just YouTube is so difficult sometimes. I could see them. I mean, this has happened before, as dumb as it sounds. There will be a channel or videos that has, like, fighting. And I know street beef should be fine because it's like, it has referee and stuff like that. But there have been times where there's a channel. Not only is there a channel, they produce videos that are like a little rough around the edges. It's not like UFC sanctioned. They're like fighting in a backyard. And I'll break it down. And UFC will demonetize and block my video. But they won't take the other video down. The original, I'm like, bro, you didn't even take theirs down. You take mine down? And it's just always so much of a gamble doing certain types of videos. Yeah, I talk about them a lot. I used to be on there, Norberto, and then I had some drama with some of the people, a couple of the, not the owners, but some of the people up at the top that I don't know. I don't want to be unnecessarily negative, but I was in communication with them, and they told me that certain things were gonna happen, and they didn't. And I was kind of lied to, and then I was like, forget you guys. Yeah, YouTube is dumb. It's you really, really have to play a game. You cannot just be like a creator and that's it. You have to play the game. You literally, I mean, maybe if you were like 100% original and you didn't depend on like YouTube, AdSense, or whatever, and you're like, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel that chronicles my journey. I converted an ice cream truck into an RV, and I'm gonna drive it all the way to Antarctica, and I'm not going home until I kill a polar bear. And, you know, you just do that for the heck of it, and then you'll grow a fan base, you know, because it's so unique. You're doing your own thing. You don't care. But if you're like, I make videos about MMA, about UFC, then it's like, all right, well, now there's an audience for that. And you got to provide, you know, what that's looking for as far as YouTube is confirmed. All the most recent news, upcoming fights, Conor McGregor drama, all that kind of stuff. And if you're just not meeting what it feels like is the standard, you're just going to fall by the wayside. You got to feed the machine. Jose Barba Podcast. GM, if the John Jones prediction happens, you're going to have to be the MMA prophet. By the way, I uploaded. Hey, Jose Barba. Bro. Jose Barba uploaded. He's back. He is back. Jamal Hill coming out with all the drama, acting like it's a pay-per-view. Hey, is it the one that says 3 days ago? The AI is an old intelligence that comes from many thousands of years ago. Is it that one? Thank you, Jose Barba. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I'll scope that out. That's very cool. Keep putting that work in, Jose Barba. I've made videos about street beefs before, different street beefs fights, and I had a lot of fun doing it. It's just like if I could make a video, that was like a breakdown of a street beefs fight, and it could get the same amount of views or better than the fights I've been doing in the last week, cool. I'll do it all day. I love street beefs fights. Most of the time, they're more entertaining than UFC fights. They remind me of like the early days of UFC kind of fights. You know, at least more than like some of these, what we see now in the UFC. Some of these lame, you know, too scared to be the first one to strike and all that kind of nonsense. You know what I'm talking about. But it's just scary because the algorithm knows big names like John Jones, Conor McGregor. If I put in some dude's name that's like a random fighter from Street Beefs, the algorithm's going to be like, what? And then unfortunately, I have to think boring like that sometimes. I have to think boring like that and be afraid of the algorithm that if I put like, hey, Woody Giuseppe, the Avalanche versus Big Braun Jehoshaphat, the algorithm's going to be like, what were you thinking? So I'm just trying to keep that into consideration. How does Jamal Hill come out of a fight camp and look like this? Bro, unless you're moonlighting, unless you're like having to work the warehouse at Best Buy and you have to train in your off time, I don't think you're at that level, bro. You had the strap. How do you look like this at this level? It's so lazy, bro. It's so lazy. That's a podcast body right there. That's a podcast. He's going the Sean O'Malley route. The Sean O'Malley route. It happened with all these fools. It happened with all of these fools. With Henry Menudo, with Sean O'Malley, with Israel Adesanya. All these dudes that think they have to be like multitaskers. They think, oh, I gotta branch out. I gotta increase my portfolio. I gotta cover my bases in case I get injured for when I retire. And what they start doing is they already start living their life outside of and beyond their fight career. They're already living beyond the present. You think Khabib was chilling, hosting a podcast when he was in his peak? Do you see Marab hosting a weekly podcast with like pranksters and stand-up comedians and stuff like that? No. Now they have channels. I understand that. They all have management companies that are in their ear all the time. You gotta at least make a channel. You can upload training footage and stuff like that. But these dudes that just full-fledged, I gotta have a podcast. That's a podcast body. You can't give everything 100%. Bro. Baku! I'm still surprised they got Bruce Buffer for this event. Thank you, Jay Grimm. You're the best UFC commentary and funny. You already have your own style. I appreciate you. From PR. Pennsylvania, from PR. Puerto Rico. Oh, snap. You're from Puerto Rico? That's cool. Boricua Morena. Death sentence, street beefs. Oh, snap. Dropping names. I'm glad to be back, Andrew. Thank you. Man, I had so much fun with those Russian ones. I love those. I wish I could just make a living off of doing those, man. That would be fun. Yeah, for real. For real. I mean, it just shows you that they're not getting treated right. You know what I'm saying? That's all it shows you. That's why you see like NFL players, all these like NBA, like these dudes that are, even if they're skinny, at least they're conditioned, they're toned, you know? You get these athletes that are on these salaries, and that's why they always look like athletes, you know? Because they're getting paid. They don't have to like go sell a few cars in between. They don't have to go sell solar in between fight camps and stuff like that. The UFC, they're what? Like self-contractors. So it's like when they're not having a fight, they're unemployed. So they got to go do whatever they got to do. They got to get on Fiverr.com. They got to go do DoorDash. And then you end up like this. This is embarrassing. There's dudes just straight out of prison, all yoked up. And look at this dude. What's his excuse? No glove touch. Jamal Haw looks 8 weeks pregnant, he says. Let's go, Roundtree. Let's go, Roundtree. Thick neck Roundtree. It's ironic, you know, it's kind of poetic that Roundtree's neck kind of looks like a tree stump because of tree, you know? Oh, he's going to throw that flying knee. Why is Roundtree being weird like that? Is he going to do the metal? What is he doing? He's trying to psych him out. He's doing like an old boxing style kind of thing. He's trying to do that broken rhythm on him. Broken rhythm. Just don't hit him in the stomach. He's not going to feel it. They're on the monster can. They're just waiting. Hill's already getting thirsty. He's trying to pick up that can and drink out of it. He needs that sugar. Southpaw stance from Roundtree. Southpaw from Hill. Sweet Tooth Hill. The crowd is booing. Leg kick from Hill. That was... What the heck was that? I think Bisping actually laughed. That was like a weird overhead looping slap. Or like a claw from Roundtree to the chest of Hill. That was a weird looking strike. Jamal says because he hates cutting weight, he only trains technique. Okay. Do you think anybody likes cutting weight, Jamal Hall? Leg kick from Hill. Got way too close. Roundtree caught him in the face with the right hand. Lazy looking leg kick from Hill. He's looking at Roundtree real smug. Real smug look on his face. Roundtree trying to close the distance. Hill trying to catch him as he gets on the inside. Both of them miss a shot. Nice leg kick from Roundtree. That definitely took Hill off of his footing right there. Had to adjust a little bit. Another leg kick from Hill. Hill's just stalking. He looks like he's just loading up for like one big hand and like that's all he's going to do. There is not a single athletic looking thing about Jamal Hill. He doesn't even got like big arms or like what. It doesn't make any sense. Couple leg kicks from Roundtree. Leg kick from Hill. And I understand that you don't have to be the most yoked up person to win fights, but it's mind boggling and it just seems lazy at his level. It's like disrespectful to the sport. The king of the hill valley probably thinks he's too good for all that. Then why don't you got the belt? What does the guy look like that took the strap from you? Hill landed one to the belly. Roundtree responded to the face. Hill backs up and shakes his head to say no. And you know what that means? That means yes. They each landed a right hand like at the same time. Roundtree didn't like it. He landed another right after that. Juice Box, MMA Truthers, stand up. All right, 5 burpees right now. Then board a good time. Yeah, you guys got to do it while I do the commentary because I don't want to. I got to keep you guys. I got to let you know what's going on. So you guys do the burpees right now while I do the commentating. What was that? That wasn't even a leg kick. That was a leg touch. It was like he was flirting with them. Hill like gently went shin to shin with Roundtree. What was that? Nice shot to the stomach from Roundtree. Oh, that was good. Roundtree was pretending like he was going to go to the stomach again. Hill was expecting it. He was going to unload. And then Roundtree backed up like he was just trying to bait him. Roundtree trying to set traps. 57 seconds left in the round. Nice leg kick from Roundtree. Leg kick from Hill. Attempted overhand left from Roundtree. Doesn't land it. Oh, nice body kick from Roundtree. 15 seconds left. Jamal Hill keeps shaking his head every time Roundtree lands anything. Like, what is... That's the end of the first round. Jamal Hall is going to go have a lollipop. Hill was gifted that bout after Glover's last match. Glover's last great match was with Jiri. That was terrible. It was hard to see Glover go out like that. That was hard. I love Glover. They both look very indifferent, apathetic. They both look like they are there against their will. Yeah, that was cool, Andrew. That's something he'll always have no matter what. Attempted 1-2 from Roundtree. Hill backs up in time. Oh, they each land a right hand, at least from the angle that I'm looking at. Roundtree lands another right. Left leg kick from Roundtree. Another body kick from Roundtree. He'll keep shaking his head. Nobody's falling for it. Today, no means yes. No means yes. It's the purge. It looks like he might, Hoser. It looks like he might. Looked like Roundtree was waiting to intercept that leg kick so he could blitz forward, but Jamal Hall backed up in time. Ooh, nice leg kick from Roundtree. Oh, Hill looks like he has one leg. Hill has one leg. He's wobbly. I can't even tell which leg that it is that's hurt. I think it's the right leg because he's just walking so weird. It's hard to tell which one he's wobbling on. Roundtree trying to go for it again. I believe it's the right leg. That definitely took him off of his good well, it wasn't good to begin with, but that definitely took him off of his foundation. Oh, nice kick again, right toward the kneecap of Hill. Roundtree's just gonna attack those knees. Oh, Hill's having a hard time even putting that foot back down on the canvas. Oh, he's gonna lose control of it right now. He's keeping that right foot way back there. Oh man, he looks like a baby dinosaur learning how to walk right now. He's very gingerly putting it down every time. And we're barely in the second round, and if that's all the Roundtree plans to do, there's nowhere for Hill to go. Now he's attacking the left leg. He's gonna do him like what's those fools' names? The tis but a flesh wound. He's gonna leave this fool with no legs right now. $145 left in the second round. So Hill actually has the nerve to act like he's stalking Roundtree right now. All Roundtree's going to do is intercept that and kick his leg. Hill did land a left leg kick right now. Another thing to consider, leg kick right now to the right leg of Hill. Again, now he got the left leg. Hill got kicked again as he was being dumb trying to shake his head no. You got to start shaking it yes. You can't bend reality. How'd that work out for Luke Rockhold? Wow. For real, David Capico. We're under the last minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. What was that? Roundtree went for a head kick, and he tripped, and he landed on his butt. And then Hill tried to take the back real quick, and they're both like, what are we doing? This ain't where we want to be. And they both got to their feet. Khalil releasing all that pent-up Pereira frustration. We're under 30 seconds. Body shot from Hill. Oh, another leg kick from Roundtree. We're under 10 seconds now. Roundtree's just circling, and then I think he's going to go forward and get. Oh, he just let that one run out. All right. I mean, he has a game plan, and you got to respect that. Roundtree is refusing to get emotional. He's refusing. He has a game plan. You got to respect that. He'll just told his corner, I'm fine. Jamal Hall Hill's girls tired of watching him lose so much. Oh, bro. I need to get a TV at work so I could be watching with everyone. Oh, are you in the food truck right now? Oh, man. You're making me hungry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to make the commentary as colorful as I possibly can for you. All right, Adam, I'll do my best. Stick to the game plan. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I hope you make that money. All right, we are in round 3 right now. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Now, see, even though we've seen the strategy up to this point, it might change per round. Roundtree is hopping all over the place like Bruce Lee now. Looping overhead left. Kind of grazed Hill. Nothing significant. But Roundtree looks totally different right now than he did in the first 2 rounds. He's hopping all over the place like Muhammad Ali. Hill doesn't know what to think. So maybe Roundtree was trying to immobilize him, and now he's going to be moving all over the place, and Hill won't be able to keep up because his legs hurt. Oh, nice 1-2 from Roundtree to the chin of Hill. Hill just missed a leg kick. Roundtree went in and capitalized on that. How does the Cage Report have it 1919? Get off the internet. Aaron Bronster has it 2018 Roundtree. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so if you're wondering why I'm not saying anything, is because there's nothing happening. Crowd starting to boo again. They each they each threw like 3-4 punches between them. They all kind of just moved their heads. Nothing landed. Right on the chin landed. Hill landed one on the chin. Looks like Roundtree might have missed his. Nice leg kick from Roundtree to the right leg of Hill. Definitely made an impact. He's still hobbling around. Roundtree slapping Hill's hands. Don't get too fancy with that, Roundtree. He caught one in the face right now for doing that. Oh! Hill landed one, and then Roundtree countered it and put Hill on his butt. He got back up. Roundtree lands a leg kick. Ooh! Yeah, for real. That's what it is. And that's why I can't stand Hill. I've never liked him because he's very arrogant. I was saying earlier, the whole fight, he's had this dumb smug look on his face like he's better than everybody. I don't know what's that guy's problem. He comes in here with the body of, what's that guy's name? Coover, or what was he? And he's walking around like UFC royalty. I don't understand it. Coover? What was that fool's name? 2 minutes left in round 3. Yeah, big looping overhead left from Roundtree doesn't land. Straight from Hill down the middle. I don't know if that made contact on the chin. Ooh! Solid body kick. Full shin on Hill's midsection. Inside leg kick from Roundtree. And Hill continues to shake his head. He just keeps shaking his head. Right hand looks like it landed on the chin or the throat of Roundtree. 55 seconds left in the third round. Maybe Hill shakes his head every time Roundtree lands. Roundtree sat him down again with the left to the temple. Maybe Hill shakes his head every time he gets hit because he's disappointed with himself. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's like, man, I did it again. Why did I do that? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. And then Hill's gonna be like, I only lost a fight because that fool kept kicking my leg. He didn't really want to fight. He didn't really want to scrap. He just wanted to keep kicking my leg. even Roundtree's corners talking about. Even Roundtree's corners telling him every time you kick him, he shakes his head. And they're telling him, take advantage of that window when he's distracted, shaking his head. It's so obvious. This dude just looks like an idiot. How does no one in his circle tell him, like, hey, you got an ego problem and you don't got the tools to back it up. Maybe pay a little bit more attention when you're fighting, fool. Round 4. I mean, it's going to be surprising if Roundtree doesn't TKO him in this round. It's going to be surprising. Whether it's by him immobilizing him, badly taking out a leg that the ref's like, all right, he can't do anything. Once he gets on his back, he's going to be helpless like a little turtle. Or he's just going to get caught again. He's already caught him and sat him down twice. Nice counter from Roundtree. Right hand to the temple. Hill is trying to do some chicken hitch, funky kind of kick and loses his footing almost. He's having a hard time even just fixing his footing just to stay stable. The fact that you're so smug that you have a corner training their fighter based off of how many times you shake your head no. Like, how benched right now? How is his training? How is his coach not telling him, fool, stop shaking your head? If it's that obvious to everybody, clearly there's a problem here. Nice body shot from Roundtree. He follows up with a left hand to the temple. Hill almost goes down, loses his footing again, puts his hand down, has to get right back up. For real, Norberto, if for nothing else, just for the conditioning, if for nothing else, just that respect of guarding yourself at all times. I can see that. Who does Hill even train with? I feel like he's like Covington, no friends, all enemies, trains alone, sad life. I could see that, Zeus Ruger. I could see that. I don't know. I have no idea. You never see it, never hear about it. I don't know. I think he's one of those dudes that's like, I don't have to train because I'm that angry. He just goes in with anger and cockiness. He just got a big left to the dome and he shakes his head again. I mean, I totally see it being a defense mechanism. Absolutely. But this dude needs to correct that. You can't have that kind of a towel, a reflex, telegraph. You can't have that kind of a defense mechanism when you're a fighter standing in front of some dude that's trying to kill you. That's like if every time you get striked, you go like this. Your opponent's going to be like, oh, I'm going to prepare for that now. Oh, that was some funky. They each tried to counter the other dude's shot like 3 times. They just kept kind of going like this. That was weird. David Capico, 100%. He thinks the chip on his shoulder and his self-perceived skills will take him all the way, especially after being gifted the setup, gifted the bout by Dana to set up Alex. I mean, of course. Those delusions of grandeur will mess somebody up mentally. If Dana played him like that and just positioned him for Dana's benefit and the UFC's benefit, and Hill is this cocky and has that chip on his shoulder and actually had those delusions of grandeur thinking he was a real champion because of how Dana set it up, that Hill's done. Just the way he is physically and now mentally, that's you can't come back from that. He's going to be like, I'm not as good as I thought I was. I had the belt though. Roundtree continues to destroy the knees. Hill continues to shake his head. Big right hand from Roundtree. Hill's looking at the clock. Hill's trying to hit that snooze. I can't wait to hear what Hill says. I got him. I got this. He's got nothing for me. It's close. It's not close. So if I understand him correctly, Hill's waiting for the counter. He's like, he's not coming. He's not coming. And the coach is like, he's not gonna come. You gotta go after him. You gotta strike first. And Hill's like, bro, he has his hands on his hips. He's like, bro, I came in here I came in here trying to counter. I ain't trying to strike first. He's like, I was just trying to counter, bro. Hey, I appreciate that, Hoser the guy and Hoser the gal. I appreciate both of you. Thank you so much. All right. Roundtree is back to hopping around like Muhammad Ali. He's been light on those feet again. Oh! Stung like a bee. Couple hits to the dome of Hill. Wait, what is this? My page reset. That was weird. 4 minutes left in the 5th round. Ooh, nice left hand to the body of Hill. Left hand landed on the face of Roundtree. Another left. That's going to be the highlight for Hill. He's going to be playing that over and over tonight. Hey, but you see this? They're taking a moment. They're taking a moment. Man, I hope they interview Hill after this fight. Man, slow, weak kick to the midsection of Roundtree. There's just nothing there right now. Hill lands a couple to the face and Roundtree lands a leg kick. 1 or 2 landed from Hill. Big looping overhand left from Roundtree and Hill shakes his head. I kind of want to make a video just because of Hill shaking his head now. Oh, man. Oh, I just thought of a good title. Oh, I got to make a video. I got to write this down. Oh, my gosh. Right hand landed by Hill. Hey, would you guys watch it if I made a video of this fight, or is it too boring? Are these names a big enough draw? Would you guys actually watch the video? Why is the crowd booing? 2 minutes left. Oh, attempted axe kick from Roundtree. Oh, thank you, Billy the Kidder. Thank you, Zeus. Appreciate that. I know. All right, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that. Orale. I'd watch you need a sweater. Hey, you're too kind. I might do that. Shippy McShip says, not too boring. All right, here we go. Get a takedown, Roundtree. Solidify it. Get a takedown. If it's funny, yeah, how dare you? How dare you? Nice little exchange right there. Oh, nice right to the body, looping overhand left. Wait a minute, what does that mean? Roundtree landed a right to the body, looping overhand left, and then Hill nodded yes. What does that mean? What? Roundtree broke him. He made him say yes. Hill didn't know how to say yes before today. Oh, he just nodded again. He said no. But he said yes one time. One time. One time. It is. I will be fair. And that's after a couple hands right there from Roundtree. I will be fair. It does. And someone said that right now in the chat. It really does say a lot. Unfortunately. That Roundtree. Ooh! Couple of nice rights to the body from Roundtree. It really does say a lot. It really does say a lot. Hill's trying to talk to Roundtree now. Hill's trying to talk to Roundtree. They're squaring up. They're talking to each other face to face. I think they're showing respect. They're not hugging. They're not acting all emotional. You could tell. Wow, that was pathetic. That was pathetic. That was super weird. Did you guys see that right now? I have to make a video about this. I have to make a video about this. That was so weird right now. Did you guys watch that? Hill went up to Roundtree after the fight. If this was Roundtree's face, Hill walked up to him in his face, and it wasn't like when they shake hands and they hug and they're like, "Hey, let's squash it." Hill has his hands on his hips like this, and he just walks up and he just gets in his face, and you just hear him talking, and you think they're like, "Yeah, you know, good fight, whatever, it is what it is, we're all good," and then you just hear Roundtree saying, "I had to do what I had to do. I had to protect myself. You're hard to read. I got to do what I got to do." And then it was one of the commentators, I guess, heard what they were saying, and they were saying that Hill was telling him, "Hey, why didn't we exchange more? Why didn't we get into the fire more? Why didn't we throw more?" And he's basically telling him, "Fool, why didn't you let me fight? Let me bang, bro. Let me bang. Why'd you keep kicking my leg?" So he's basically crying to him afterwards, "Bro, why'd you fight me like that? My lady's right there. Why'd you fight me like that, bro?" Oh no, that's sad, bro. Oh no. 50-45. 50-45. 50-45. 50-45. Was this the game plan? Being careful of the power, picking them apart. Okay, let me try to translate for you. Well, I'm not translating, but you know. Hill was shocked. Hill was shocked. He couldn't believe it. Hey, he must have had one. Somebody loved him too much and lied to him when he was little. I want to say thank you to Baku. Baku, you guys have been amazing, honestly. A little bit of pandering. I'm going to remember this place for the rest of my life. I hope to come back. Thank you guys. You made it an amazing experience. I told you from the beginning, I didn't come in here underestimating Jamal. I had full belief in myself and my abilities, but I didn't underestimate him. Also, the plan was to be smart. I've made some mistakes in the Alex fight. This one is like, hey, I get to make different decisions. I don't have to go. I got to do what I got to do. And then if I'm winning the round, I could secure that. Be a smart professional championship level fighter. And that's how champions think, in my opinion. I like Roundtree, man. I like the way he communicates. I like his outlook. I like his demeanor. I've always liked Khalil Roundtree. From the first time I saw him fight and he was doing that thing, I like Khalil Roundtree a lot. Is Roundtree retiring? Why is he taking off his glove? You just got to win over a former champion. Who do you want next? Why is he retiring right now? Stop scaring me. He's probably like, I'm going out on a high note. I just beat a champion. I'm good. I'm going to go back and get my degree. Everybody knows, I say it over and over again, I want to be a champion. So, okay, he's not retiring. Whatever's next, there's things that need to be done. But for me, if I have to fight Ankalaev next, I will do it. If I have to fight someone in between, I'll do it. But whatever gets me closer to getting that bout, I'm fighting for the bout again. He was trying to talk to him again. Okay, that was it. He just let it go. He let it go. You better interview him. You better interview him. Oh my gosh. What? You have to interview him. There's no way they're not going to interview him. Are you kidding me? What a loss. He was even still hanging out right there in the cage like he wanted to be interviewed. Are you kidding me? How do you not interview Hill after that? he's just gonna be like this the whole time. Bisping's gonna have the mic. He's gonna be going. Oh man. Oh, is there gonna be a post-fight conference? Oh man. What a miss right there. Bro. Hill wants one more round. Because it's on ABC. Also, they just gotta... Man. I would have rather heard from Hill than Roundtree after that fight. All right, look. So today is a day that's a little more rare for these events because they're usually later. Today's one of those days where they ended a little bit early. So I'm going to take advantage and enjoy what I can of the day with my family. And I would ask you guys so kindly, if you haven't seen it, and even if you have, I mean, you could just go leave another comment or something. If you want to go, here it is. I just posted the video. I just uploaded this video this morning to let you know exactly what's going on with John Jones. I can't believe that everybody watched that podcast of him on the Full Send podcast, and they're all it's a bunch of sheep out there. They're all saying, take his belt. Take his belt away. Look, he doesn't even want to fight anymore. Of course he wants to fight, but he's not the one that pulls the strings. They're waiting for the money fight. They're waiting for what the people really want to see. And for what's that fool's name? What Tom Aspinall really wants. Tom doesn't want Jones right now. He's playing the part. He's playing it smart. If you haven't seen it, go watch the video. Let me lace you up. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. I'm gonna go do some family things. I appreciate you guys being here and spending some time with me. I'm gonna come out with another video as soon as I can. I most likely won't be streaming tomorrow. I believe I should be back Monday. Hopefully I'll have more videos for you very soon. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it.